And you shine, shine just like the sunshine throughout the earth. And you shine, shine just like the sunshine. Well, alright then. You Shine TV.
You Shine TV.
If I knew me, You Shine TV. You Shine TV. Yours and mine. One voice I done, voice I do, and I said big up You Shine TV.
You Shine TV. Governor represent. I'm not thinking, you get me I say.
Yeah, me I say the man You Shine TV. You know the thing going on. The energy you have to connect. Smally circle, grounded. Boom.
I'm in town and you're locked into You Shine.
Original Chronics. And you're watching You Shine TV.
You Shine, keep watching You Shine, scene. Morgan Heritage said that.
Rise and shine, bright and upright. No one can break the vibe, scene. You Shine TV. It's a place to watch and a place to be. Sing it. Jamaica, you're a singer.
No, You Shine TV, that's how it go. No crime, set the people them free. Boom bang.
You Shine TV. When somebody run up them mountain attack, we have them gyal wine and we them gyal shine.
You Shine TV.
You Shine TV.
You shine, I shine, we shine. I want the DEA.
Bust that! You know, I'm having a rest star this. I'm there I represent for You Shine TV. And Artist TV, I them responsible to the whole massive too.
I mean, hey yo, You Shine TV. Big up yourself, I'm Martin. You Shine, me no shine.
You Shine TV. Stay tuned, log on. I'm Martin. Do it for the vlog.
I shine.
You Shine.
I shine.
I shine.
And the world shine.
All of the blood class shine.
You Shine TV. You Shine. What kind of bad video this you find?
What?
You Shine. How much time I feel like You Shine TV? You Shine TV. Next that up said this act like Shabba Mother Pot. Watch this now, man. Friends for real, we love all cat. Some of them no lion. You Shine. They don't know the thing. Everybody shine if you shine.
What up, it's Lance Gross and you're watching You Shine TV.
Yo, Metro 3 John, shout out to You Shine TV. We in this motherfucker, man. Boston B-Town.
Boom, you know what I'm saying, yo? This is Skinny Fabulous, the general from St. Vincent, representing for You Shine. When I shine, you shine. What's thing? Make me jump and sing. You shine.
Them shine like we shine, then you shine.
They got You Shine TV all the time.
Yo, this is Bungie Girl, the Viking. We in Boston. You Shine TV. New time.
M, aka Monk Monte, Marshall Montano, the king of soca, and you don't know the time. It's about You Shine, keep it locked.
Yo, this is a girl, Patricia Riverton. Whenever I'm in Boston, I'm always watching You Shine. This is the number one.
Hey yo, what's poppin'? This is You Shine TV, bringing you the spotlight. My name is Shamrock the God. We're right here in Hyde Park, standing in front of one of the hottest spots right now. If you ain't hear about it, you gonna know about it, because we're about to show you what the deal is, no doubt. Let's go. Yes, and we are here, you know what I'm saying, ZAZ Restaurant. With the man right here, we sitting down with the owner, you know, and we'd like to introduce you. Hey, my brother, what's your name?
So my name is Olrie. Basically, I've been here we at ZAZ for going on 6 years, a little over 6 years at this point. We basically been, you know, doing our thing in the neighborhood. We have fusion dining. We offer a variety of different flavors, and we have a really good following right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been here for 6 years?
Yeah, a little over 6, yeah.
Okay. So the name ZAZ, where's that come from?
So ZAZ derived from, I have 3 kids. 2 of my oldest kids. My daughter's name is Zaria, and my son is Zalen. So the Z initial, so the Zaria and Zalen, Z-A-Z, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So after your children?
Yeah.
Oh, respect my brother.
Yeah. All for the kids, yeah.
Yeah, respect my brother, okay. So where are you born from? What country?
So I was born in Grenada, grew up in Grenada. I also live in Trinidad. My mom's dad is from Trinidad, so I travel back and forth as a kid, but I'm nationality is Grenadian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grenadian and Trinidad.
Yeah.
Nationality.
Yeah.
Grenadian. Okay, beautiful. So what you into the cooking?
So yeah, I had a passion to cook. I always loved cooking. You know, growing up, I tried to learn from my grandparents. I lived with my grandparents as a kid, and but I became a chef about 11 years ago. Before that, I was a welder, actually, kind of like 180 my profession. I did the welding thing for about 8-9 years. I was a foreman. I was doing pretty well, but it was never my passion. And that's why I wear glasses now. My eyes are kind of jacked up from the welding. But you know, for the most part, my passion always was cooking, and I just love food. I love learning about food. I traveled. I went to Spain. I cooked over there. One second. All right, she's out.
Did that come by accident?
Yeah, she did. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, so I you know, lived in Spain. When I came back to the States, I worked for a few different restaurants. Kind of opened my eyes to culinary and food and different flavors. You know, my restaurant now is presently like fusion between Asian, Spanish, and Caribbean flavors mixed. So a lot of different flavors, and that's that's for the most part. That's something that I embrace, and I love the culture. I love the food.
Right. You know? So you say you used to weld. So how long did it take you to get out of the transition?
The transition was pretty seamless because I started part time while I was still welding at a restaurant to see if I really wanted to do it, and just kind of test the waters, so to speak. And so I did that for about a couple of years part time, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just done with the welding. I'm gonna go to school. So I decided to go to culinary school for 2 years, and after I did the school program, I went to Europe and cooked over there for.
Holy crap! You went to Europe? Yeah, in Spain.
Yeah.
So what year was that?
So So that's probably around 2011.
Okay.
Yeah. 2011, yeah.
So so you studied in Spain?
Yeah, so I cooked over there. I worked on a couple of different chefs, different hotels, and again, I like to I'm the type of person, like, if I want to get into something, I go all out.
Right.
So I decided to go there to I looked up the chefs. I looked them up, and I want to go work for this guy, and I worked with him, and they wanted me to stay, but I had to come back. I had the kids and stuff, so I came back to the States and again started cooking again for other businesses before I opened my own. Because I wanted to make sure I was ready before I opened my own, you know. So,
so tell me, the people in Spain like your cooking?
Yeah, they liked it, man. They liked it, yeah. So, you know, again, because for my culture, you know, the Caribbean, we have our natural flavors, and you know, combining that with the other flavors that I've already started learning, you know, it makes a good blend, you know. So they love me over there. My bosses love me. Good time. One of my best decisions I ever made was to go over there.
Wow. So this location, I see this is 1238 River Street?
Yeah, 1238 River Street.
Okay, so how hard was for you to get this location?
You know, everything, I believe, I'm a believer, man. When everything is for you, like everything is just, it's like a puzzle. Everything goes together seamless, you know. And the way I met the owner, the landlord, he owns both sides, this whole block.
Holy smoke!
And but he also owned another property in Mattapan that I was actually looking at. And he's like, no, I like your passion. I have an idea for you. Come look at this space, which is this space.
Wow.
So I came, I looked at it. You know, reasonably cheap, but I had to revamp everything. Spent a lot of money doing that, you know, changes, just redoing everything, the floors, the walls, the bathroom, everything. And I went all in, man, and I said, you know, at the end of the day, you know, obsession equals greatness, you know. Once you're obsessed with something, man, you're going to be great at it, you know what I mean?
So awesome, man.
So
that's it. Your food is awesome.
Yeah.
Spain love it, the world love it. Anywhere you go, I guess that's awesome.
Man. Yeah, we have a lot of the following is great. We're looking to expand right now. A couple of different offers we're working on, and we should know probably another month or so the move we're gonna make.
You might open a second store.
Yeah, we're looking to expand right now. Yeah. So we have a couple of things we're working with right now, and it's going well. It's going well. We have a lot of people looking at us right now, man.
So who in your family, did you get the cooking from somebody in the family?
So the two most instrumental people for me is my grandmother my mom's mom, which passed away a couple months ago. That was I had to go back home for that. That was one of the toughest times for me because she raised me. I spent a lot of time with her. So my mom's mom and my mom are the two strongest women I ever knew. You know, so my mom is still around, and these are people that showed me how to cook from basic rice to soup to just learning how to cook the fundamentals. You know, so those experiences really taught me about food and about my culture, the Caribbean. But I knew, opening a restaurant, I knew that I had to add more to the repertoire, so to speak. Because for me, I don't want to be like every old Caribbean restaurant, same old, you know, rice and beans and curry chicken. I didn't really want to do that. I want to kind of create my own lane, do my stuff different, you know what I mean, and just create a brand that people remember, you know. So that's why I love studying, I love understanding, I love, you know, like for example, I do Haitian rice here. I was taught to make the Haitian rice by this girl that just came up from Haiti, and she showed me, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to tweak it, I'm not going to mess with it, I'm going to do exactly how she teach me, because I want it to be authentic. You know, I don't want to mess, you know, a lot of times I mess with flavors. I said, I'm going to do it exactly how this girl teach me, man. And people love the Haitian rice, they love the... Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's, that's the whole passion thing for me, man. It's all about just going hard, you know. That's how I grew up, you know what I mean? The neighborhood I grew up back home and all this stuff, it just... hard living, so for me it becomes easy. What is that? So back home in Grenada is a housing scheme projects. So you know, the housing scheme area, and my grandparents live in the countryside. So just, you know, seeing life from a different lens, you know what I mean? And my grandparents were farmers, so a lot of like sugarcane and, you know, banana and nutmeg and cloves, and so it's very hard every day going in land and taking care of animals, and I mean, so you know, I came up here when I was 18. So all my secondary school, my primary school was in the Caribbean. So I learned the foundation of my life is the island's blood of my island, you know, fundamentals. So
where did you move to when you first came to the States?
Came to New York.
New York City.
Yeah, New York. But I visited Boston, and I just like the vibe over here. Different speed, you know what I mean? Yep. New York, Brooklyn was kind of, you know, at the time, a lot of my friends, it wasn't going to be good for me if I stayed in New York. So I said, you know what, let me get out of there. Because again, coming from where I grew up back home, the influence is not always positive, you know what I mean? So for me, I had to make a decision to make that move, you know, roll out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I respect that. I'm from Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, man. Different speed over there, man.
Oh my goodness,
different speed over there, man. And that's why for me, I had to kind of realize, you know what, you know, I came to America, you know what I mean, I didn't come here to do what I was doing over there. I just, I mean, I kind of, you know, plus my mom is someone that I look up to a lot. So I did a lot of stuff I did and didn't do was because of her, you know what I mean?
So what brings you to Boston?
So I had an aunt that lived in Boston, cousins, stuff. And I visited, and I was like, this place is slow, man. It's boring. At first, I was like, this is like country compared to Brooklyn, but you know, it grew on me. And then I'm like, okay, I like the vibe. I could have a career out here, you know, because just a different crowd over in New York, Brooklyn at the time. A lot of my friends got deported and stuff. I'm like, time for me to roll out of there, you know what I mean? So, serious thing. Experience, you know what I mean?
So you say you got a fusion plate?
Yeah. So the whole concept with ZAZ is fusion dining. So like we take like the jerk chicken, for example, and we do like an Asian sauce on it, or we do like Thai basil rice, like Thailand, like Thai food. We do Caribbean food, you know. We have like Mexican burger. We have so it's a lot of different flavors, man. That we, you know, I spend a lot of time with the menu, recipes. I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of recording. For my craft, like I said, man, obsession equals greatness, man. If you want to be great at anything, you gotta put everything in it. You know what I mean? I'm a believer in that. You know what I mean? So for me, it's constant evolving, constant growing. constant change. Like even with the setup here, you know, I added this windows last summer, retractable windows. You know, you always constant change because people get bored and tired. So even with the menu, constant change. I have, you know, keep it fresh, keep it funky, so people will be interested. You know what I mean? And so we have a wide array of customers from all over, from Rhode Island, from Sudbury, from Malden, who drive the distance to come here. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that.
Respect, my brother. Respect. So as far as you know, all the struggle you've been through, you know what I'm saying, to get the shop,
right,
and you know, get it stable. As far as marketing,
yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Respect, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So as far as marketing strategy and getting people to come and get, I see people coming in and going.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, it's different strategies for me. You know, social media is where it's at. You know. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Oh, so you're on social media?
regular.
What's that?
Instagram. So it's at ZAZ Restaurant, ZAZ Restaurant.
Yeah.
Snapchat is Chef Olrie for my
Chef
initial. And Facebook is ZAZ Restaurant and Catering.
ZAZ Restaurant and Catering. Facebook.
So at the end of the day, like I said, man, it's the people will speak for you nowadays, you know, like, so when they come in and they love the food, they put it on their feed. So it makes it easier for the entrepreneur to even, I don't even have to do much, you know. They like the food most of the time. We have a really good rating on Yelp and really good reviews. So once they like it, nowadays, it's on their feed. So that's marketing for you anyways, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like back in the day, as an investor, you have to worry about, you know, your marketing tools and different ways of pulling people in. But social media does a lot for you now, man. Like even websites and stuff, like, you know, I don't really worry too much about all that other stuff. We have a steady flow and people, they love the food and they've been spreading it for us. So we're grateful for the customers, man.
Beautiful, respect. And the other chefs, who you have other people that you help do the cooking?
Yeah. So for me right now, have a good staff. For the most part, it's a tough industry to keep staff because it's a lot of work. But for them, you know, at the end of the day, I'm the chef and the owner, so I'm fully vested, which is good too because the flavors remain the same. Consistency is really the key in this business. So I do about 98% of the food I cook it, you know, and then what I do is I have people that put them in roles where the consistency stays the same. So I, you know, delegate, you know, with the wraps or different things. So I train the staff 100 on what I want to do because it's a different types of food. It's not what they're used to. So it's a lot of training. It's a lot of hands-on. It's a lot of, you know, expediting and making sure that stuff looks the same. I'm very passionate about it. So for me, it's you have to, you know, it shows, and the food industry is very unforgiving. You know, like you come in today, you love it. If you come in next week and you don't like it, you start talking bad about it. You know what I mean? So like for me, it's a constant. Every day is a new day. You know what I mean? I don't go by past praises. You know what I mean? Because that don't work. You know what I mean? When you try and be successful, it's a new start every day, a new journey every day. You know. And the same way goes to the customers. Like again, I've had customers that love me for a year and I mess up one plate and they're mad at me. You know what I mean? So this is what it is. Just like going to a barber and you mess up your fade, you may never go back. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. The industry is what it is. You know?
Don't sleep.
Yeah, you gotta stay on it. You gotta stay on it, man.
Yeah. So explain to me. You know, I see the hardships. How did you feel? You know, when you accomplish your goal?
Yeah, so for me, man, it's I'm always trying to see how I can get better, you know, and you know, just even like I said, man, coming from where I come from, it's I have a lot of perspective, you know, because I've seen a whole different life. So my motivation is a constant reminder, is to keep moving and keep trying to you know persevere. And so at the end of the day, I don't need you know someone to tell me. I already have motivation when I go back home and I see you know, the neighborhood I grew up in, or I see some of my old homeboys and just having conversations. Like, that's my motivation, because I know at the end of the day I don't want to go back to certain things. So it's all a blessing, man.
Right. Blessing. So I see you took a picture with Menino right here.
Yeah.
You got Menino before his dying days.
Yeah.
Did he eat here also?
That was a good experience. We won at that time with this here.
Yep.
We won Business of the Year. We got an award for second year here.
What year was this?
I can't remember. That's bad. But at the end of the day, it was a good time because this is right before, I think a year and a half before he had passed. And so just the experience to, you know, being an area in Hyde Park that again was totally different to what it used to be, and as a young black entrepreneur just being here and doing my thing, man, and the word has spread, you know. One of my customers came in one time, she's like, listen, I'm from Germany, I follow you on Instagram. Wow. And I came to Boston to visit, and I had to come here. So she drove, I think she came from Brighton, and she's like, I want to taste your food. Your food is, so that's the kind of stuff that for me is like, is good to see that, you know, that stuff is spreading all over, you know what I mean?
Right. Respect. Yeah. So the next spot that you may be looking at, next area? What
so we working with a developer right now, investor that love our product. We have a vision. Again, I have constant, my mind is always moving, you know what I mean? I get like 4 hours sleep a night, so for me it's always, I'm always up writing ideas and concepts and colors and food, and I'm always writing or recording and stuff. So we have someone that's looking into us right now. It's pretty close to a deal. But I'm going to transform this, I'm going to keep this, I'm going to take the concept to another level. So more like a upscale, like a, live music, you know. I want to do even cultural stuff where, you know, steel drum music and just different themes. I'm going to do different nights. I love rooftops, so I really want to get a rooftop also in the building I'm looking at. But I want to have a vibe that's, again, everything I do, I want to set a mark, you know what I mean? People remember who was here. So that, again, I don't want to just be any regular spot. It has to be the right spot, right location, right energy, you know, right vibe, you know what I mean? Everything has to be on point. And once it's meant to be, man, you know, I'm a believer that everything is ordained, man. Certain things you can't really, it's not even me, you know what I mean? I'm just an instrument, man, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times you overthink and overplan, but if it's ordained, everything comes together like a puzzle, you know what I mean?
So you don't really know the next location yet, or you want?
So I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on the low. I'm keep that on the low. Yeah. We do have a spot. We have a location. We have a building. But it's just some numbers. It's a numbers game right now.
Respect.
You know.
I want to tell you, my brother, I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, definitely,
man. Appreciate you, boss.
Definitely, man. Appreciate it, man. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Your hard work.
Yeah, man. All the time, man. For me, yeah. So, like I tell people all the time, man, as long as there's like, I have breath and there's blood flowing through these veins, man, I'm gonna do 100. That's all I know.
Yes.
Because, you know, anyone who knew me, the old me, and knew where I came from, what I came from, they know me as someone I'm up like 100 every time. So whatever I get into, I'm gonna give you my best. You know what I mean? So even with whether it's food or whatever it is, I lay it all out. You know what I mean? So.
All right, definitely. So we want to give you a shout out, You Shine TV, the spotlight. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Thanks for having. I appreciate you guys too. You know, show me the love, man. And
yes, sir.
You know, my man here is always in here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You know, showing love. So I appreciate that, man.
Yes,
and also all islanders, man. You know, like we all have different stories and different journey, man. But it's we all grew up the same, man. Just a different accent and different spices that we grew up with. Pretty much the same, man. The ship stops someplace sooner than other places. You know what I mean? So it's like we just here in this different time, man. You know what I mean?
Respect, my brother. And so what's the location again for the people?
So it's 1238 River Street, Hyde Park. 1238 River Street, Hyde Park, and it's ZAZ Restaurant. We're on Instagram at ZAZ Restaurant, ZAZ Restaurant. Facebook, ZAZ Restaurant and Catering. Snapchat, Chef O. We're about to do some more things. We're working on a few different things right now. A few different things. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We're gonna cover that too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep you covered. You know what I'm saying? ZAZ Restaurant in the building. Best food right now in the town, man. No doubt.
Shit. Yeah.
Keep your hands up. And we out.